Yo my people, SidhuJr here, back with another video. So today I'm doing my England 2024 Euro squad prediction. I have just seen the game against Brazil. I've seen everyone do this on YouTube, so I thought let me come here more educated. The tiers, without further ado, starting 100%, maybe starting on the plane, just misses out, and MAGA 24. You know what I mean? Holiday, living it up, FIFA, anything like that. And if you see the players we have here, there's a whole lot of players. So I'm just going to go through the ones that are straight, not even in consideration for the squad.
1 hour later.
Is that Michael Elise? Why the fuck? Why have we got Michael Elise in the England tier list? Here it is. Here's all the players that I think are just not even going to be in contention. Now, just to preface, this is mine / Southgate. So what I want to do with the players, but who I think Southgate's going to pick. And the first one is very interesting because Trent Alexander-Arnold, I'm going to be so honest with you, he's starting 100% for England. He needs to start for England because he is the best playmaker on that team by a landslide. I was watching the Brazil game. There was no attacking threat whatsoever apart from Bellingham and Foden. Even Foden wasn't really that good. I'm going to be honest with you. International football, they're not doing these inverted fullbacks and shit. So Trent is either going to play right back or Gareth Southgate is liking him in centre mid at the moment. He has to start for England in the Euros if they want any chance of getting anywhere near the trophy. And same with the next man, Jude Bellingham. They need to build the team around Bellingham. I'm hearing bare man on these podcasts and that saying, oh, play Bellingham in the 8 with Rice. He's done it before. Yeah, cool, bless. But as shown from this season, Bellingham Ballon d'Or form is in that 10 role. I don't care about Foden in the 10 or anything like that. Jude Bellingham in the 10. You build the team around Bellingham and you win the Euros. That is how it's going to work. On form, he is one of the best players in the world. And if you have that in your team, you just build around that. Jared Bowen. I'm gonna go with on the plane for now. I can change it if I need to, but he is one of them on the edge. We need a right winger backer, obviously, for Saka, and Bowen can play that. He can also play the 9 as well, so he's very useful to have in the international tournament. Jared Branthwaite. I think it's about 4 centre-backs, and I can already think of my 4. Thing is, he's been brilliant this season. He really has. It's been Everton's rock, but I'm going to go with just misses out. That is because he's still young. This is his first call-up, and he hasn't even made his debut yet, so he's very likely to make his debut in the Euros. I just don't really see that happening. Like, he'll be the future of England 1,000,000%, but for now, I would say he just misses out. Ben Chilwell. After yesterday's performance, yeah, MAGA 24, bro. I'm going to be so honest with you because these friendlies now are just to claim your spot in the squad. Chilwell did nothing right in the game. Every shot was bad, cross was bad, pass was bad, he couldn't defend. So Chilwell, he's going to miss out. Shaw's going to be back fit as well. He's going to miss out. Levi Colwill, he just misses out as well. People that are saying him on the plane are thinking of his form 12 months ago when he was doing it in the 21s and then for Brighton as well. This season, the hype that surrounded him, there is no real justification he's lived up to that hype this season. Lewis Dunk on the plane, 100%. I think he's one of them that's going to play 0 minutes, but also one of them that if he does happen to come on, I don't mind it. He can do his job. Harvey Elliott just misses out right now. By the way, this is just misses out. He's not with these man here. Been on form for the 21s for Liverpool. He's racked up over 100 appearances for Liverpool, and people remember he's 20 years old. So I don't think he'll be on the plane. Just misses out. But for the future, bro, 100%. And that is unfortunately the same for Eze as well. He's good. He is very good, but we just have other players that are just better in the position. Like the next man right here. He's going to be the first player in contention. Foden is in contention. He can start. He can very easily start. Like I said, you give Bellingham the 10. Saka's got the right-hand side, and then the left, obviously, is in contention with a few man. Conor Gallagher, he just misses out. Why the fuck are we going to bring Conor Gallagher? He can run. By the way, when it comes to Conor Gallagher, that's all he can do at the elite level, so to say. He can run a lot. Midfield, they can all run. You don't think Bellingham can't run. You don't think Declan Rice can run. Like, people say, oh yeah, we need Gallagher for legs. Bro, they all have legs. They're all established Premier League high-level players. I don't see the need to bring Conor Gallagher when there's other players that can have like a specific role that's needed for the squad. Joe Gomez. Now, he's definitely on the plane, but is he in contention to start? list. I'm just saying, Gomez has been playing week in, week out for Liverpool. He can very easily play next to John Stones, or he can very easily play left back, and he can easily cover in right back as well. Like, he's a very useful player to have. I would like to see Gomez start because I think he's England's second best centre back, obviously behind John Stones. There's a big possibility Joe Gomez starts for England. Anthony Gordon, I think he just misses out because you got players like Foden, Rashford, Grealish can all play on the left. Thing is, we got too many left wingers. If we're being honest with ourselves, the only reason he's been called up in this squad is because Grealish got injured. Grealish is on the plane. I wouldn't say he's in contention to start though. For the left, I would say you'd either have to pick Rashford or Sterling. Mark Gahey on the plane. Yep, on the plane. He's a good centre back, man. I mean, he was in the photo shoot, so it's an inkling that he will come to the Euros, and he's injured right now, so he didn't get picked for the squad. Jordan Henderson. This is controversial. I'm putting Jordan Henderson on the plane to the Euros only because of his experience and his leadership, and that is the reason that I didn't put Gallagher in, because him and Henderson are literally the exact same player. Henderson's just been around for longer. He's got more to offer for the squad in terms of just being that leader. I'm not mad at Henderson going, because you've got to remember some of these players aren't going to play. Like, I wouldn't mind him just not playing, just being there kind of thing, just helping everyone out. And also, if he comes on, he's technically sound enough for the last like 5 or 10 minutes just to see a game out. Reece James. Fully fit Reece James is in contention to start, but because he's played about 2 games this season and there's no chance of him ever coming back to Chelsea for the rest of the season, he is going to be in MAGA 24. You can't even say he just misses out at this point because he just hasn't played this season. Like, he's such a good player, but he just hasn't played, so you can't put him anywhere near the squad. Hey man, it means Trent gets to thrive, and I don't mind seeing that at all. Sam Johnston, I would say, just misses out. Plays first team football for Palace, but again, there's better keepers, and he's like the 3rd or 4th choice. He's not going to get any minutes either way. I've just realised there is no Kobe Mainu in this list. Kobe Mainu's on the plane. Instead of being 23, it's going to be 22. I'm just going to put Kobe Mainu's picture at the end on the plane. Yeah, cool. Bless. Curtis Jones, if fit, which he is going to be fit for the Euros, is on the plane. We're going to need 8s. We've got all these amazing, great attacking players. We just need someone to control a game. Jones can do that. Before his injury, he was starting week in, week out for Liverpool, who at the time were top of the league. There's a conversation need to be had about Curtis Jones, and I personally would have him in the Euros playing. He's got the energy, he's got the skill set, he can dribble, he can take a man on, he can find a pass, he's got an eye for goal, he's got the legs. Harry Kane, 100% starting, yep, best striker in the world at the moment, 1,000,000%. Ezri Konsa, unfortunately, I'm just going to go just misses out. Again, we've got just too many players better than him in his position. Same with Rico Lewis. And same with Loftus-Cheek, who quietly having a very good season for AC Milan. James Maddison on the plane, 100%. Harry Maguire starts for England, doesn't he? No, Harry Maguire starts for England, let's be honest with ourselves. Joe Gomez can start, but Harry Maguire does start. Cole Palmer, is he on the plane? He's not in contention to start though. He's played very well this season, but then are you really going to replace Saka on the right wing spot, and are you really going to replace Bellingham or Foden in the 10? Calvin Phillips, oh, MAGA 24, yep. Even though Southgate loves him, bro, he's been shocking for West Ham. He's been shocking. And then he hasn't had any minutes for City either. Doesn't really help. Jordan Pickford, 100% starts. Whenever he puts an England shirt on, bro, he's the best keeper in the world. I've not seen this guy ever make a mistake in an England shirt. Touch wood. Yeah, that never happens in the Euros, but I haven't actually seen him have a poor game in the England shirt yet. Okay, by the way, I've got Nick Pope and Ramsdale here. 3 keeper hype. Why do I need 3 keepers at a tournament? The second one's barely even going to play. He's only going to play if Pickford gets injured. We do not need 3 keepers at a tournament. And because of Pope's injury, he just misses out. And then Aaron Ramsdale goes on the plane. Yeah. Calm. Now, Rashford, in my eyes, starts for England. I would say Marcus Rashford is in contention to start. He should start on the left wing for England. One of the best players in the world in transition. His pace and Kane and Bellingham up next to him and shit, they can just give him the ball and he can just run into that space where there is so much space in international football. Declan Rice, 100% starting. One of the best DMs in the world. Bukayo Saka, obviously starting. One of the best right wingers in the world. England have a very good chance of winning this Euros. Luke Shaw, I would say maybe starting if he's fit. I don't know if he's going to be fit for the Euros, but if he is, maybe starting. Seriously, Luke Shaw is England's left back, but he may be starting. Okay, so I've just realised I have 20 players. I need to take someone out of this, probably gonna have to be Guehi. I've got too many centre backs. Sorry, Guehi lad, just misses out. Dom Solanke and Ivan Toney. Do we need either of them? Because I have picked obviously Harry Kane. I'm going to pick Ollie Watkins. I also then have Jared Bowen and Rashford that can play in the 9. Dom Solanke just misses out 100%. Unfortunately, he hasn't been called up. And Ivan Toney, the only reason I can see people taking him is for his penalties. Like, he's a very good penalty taker, and that's what you need at international tournament. But for me, he just misses out. He's had half a season off, really, innit? And he's come back. He hasn't actually been that great. Raheem Sterling. So it's out of him and Bowen, basically, who I've picked for the right winger spot. And I think Bowen deserves it more than Sterling, because everyone is saying Sterling, Mr. England. The last time he did that was in 2021, which would have been 3 years ago, by the time the Euro comes around. And he hasn't really been great for club or country since 2021. And he's having a horrible time at Chelsea right now. Do we need him in the squad when we have players like Bellingham that are stepping up, Kane, Foden, Saka, Rashford, even Bowen who can chip in the goal here and there? Sterling's not as needed as he was in the past. Fikayo Tomori just misses out. I haven't seen the guy play. I can't say he's great, can't say he's shit. Southgate barely picks him, so he just misses out. John Stones, 100% starting. Kieran Trippier, we have too many fullbacks. And the only reason I would take Trippier is if we didn't take Trent, because Trent can do everything Trippier can do. Trent just does it at a better level. Trippier's not needed as much. Kyle Walker is not a definite start. He does not definitely start in the Euros. Trent Alexander-Arnold needs to start. Kyle Walker, he hasn't been great recently. Like, he's got the recovery pace, fantastic. We have John Stones, bro. Like, everyone's like, Trent can't defend. We literally have John Stones and Declan Rice. Like, I think we're gonna be fine. Ollie Watkins, 100% on the plane. Again, he's just gonna be the second striker for Kane. Ollie Watkins, very good at moving the ball. Against Brazil, he was very good at getting the ball out of tight spaces and getting a crossing or getting a pass off. Very good at ball to feet, back to goal. And I rate Ollie Watkins very highly. Ben White, obviously MAGA 24, man, because, well, the guy just does not want to play for England if there's a fallout or whatever it is. But again, I'm not going to pick him for my team if he's just not going to play. So here is my tier list, obviously remembering Kobe Manu's here. So it looks like 22 players, but it's actually 23. Thank you guys for watching. Like, share, subscribe, all of that. I'll see you in a bit, and love.